Okay, we're back. Okay, I just left a notice there, and so hopefully people will be able to tune that in. Can everybody see us okay and hear us okay? Yes, okay. Thumbs up. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so because there's so many of you on the call, and oh my God, wow, thanks for joining us today.
Yes, thank you.
It's a big group, so bear with us because this is the first time we've done this many people, so we'll try to get to as many questions as we can. Those of you who registered on the Zoom meeting, some of you sent in some questions, and so we have those, and other ways to obviously ask questions in lieu of the fact that there's so many people is to do it via the chat, I think. I guess how we'll do today is that Anthony will go into trance. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we're gonna talk a little bit about how I go into trance, and for some of the people that are actually new. So when I go into trance, you're going to see a shift in my personality. You're going to see a shift in my voice. And the way I actually go into trance is that spirit will literally doesn't come through me, it comes through Renee. It comes through her crown chakra, solar plexus, into my solar plexus, back through my crown chakra, and it forms a three-dimensional triangle. And in that way, we're able to channel and we're able to teach. And what it's doing is literally combining divine feminine with divine masculine energies, and it's weaving it all together as one energy. And that's literally how it happens.
Yeah, the energy works in an infinity 8, if you like, and it kind of moves back and forth. And as Anthony says, it creates this triangle, think sacred geometry, and that's how the energy flows. Mm-hmm. So those of you who are healers on this call or have been to any of our circles, you know that energy has no borders and boundaries and any of that. So we are going to do some energy healing as part of this call, and then at the end we're also going to do a meditation and a healing for everyone. So
when energies start coming through us both, you're going to again make that that figure 8 form, but Renee is going to be able to interpret exactly who the energies are as well, and you'll see a shift in the energies, and she truly is the grounding cord for the energies here that are going to come through.
So yeah, I think that's. Does anybody have any questions before we start? Oh, yay. Thanks, Danielle. Appreciate that update. Lovely.
I can't.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Live on Facebook now. Very good.
Yay. Hello, everybody. The reason that we decided to do this is because obviously when the coronavirus hit, we were getting mixed feelings and mixed emotions from people in our inner circles that were really all over the place, from those who really felt that hunkering down was the right thing to do, to not hunkering down and continuing to engage with community physically, to everything in between. And just a lot of mixed emotions between, is this a negative energy outside of the forces that be that's hitting our planet at this time to distract us from unifying,
right,
from really unifying humanity itself. And so those are some of the questions that we brought up to our spirit team and our spirit guides. And hello, Jill.
We've been in contact now with our spirit guides more so now than ever before. They're coming through morning, afternoon, and night to continually teach about what's going on.
Right. And so we'll talk about some of the things that we've learned, insights. We also have some pretty good input, if you like, from 2 MDs. One is an old dear friend of mine. He's a German doctor who's one of the top doctors in the infectious disease control in the United States. And the second one is an MD who's working on the front lines in ER in California right now. And so we have some of that kind of input as well into this, as well as what our guides will say, which is always unpredicted, as those of you who have worked with us know. So,
so when the guides do come through, I want you to understand that my breathing is going to slow down. For all of you yogis and yogini out there, I'm going to use what they refer to as a ujjayi breath, and you'll hear that. My hands will start to flow a little bit, and things will become, you're going to hear noises in my throat as well, and they will refer to Renee as Gaia. They always refer to her as that because this is the energy that runs through her prime in this lifetime.
So with that,
I
guess we'll try to bring our guides through,
right.
And then, you know, we'll think of this as kind of a Q&A with the questions that you guys want to hear. Like I said, we have some of these that came in through Zoom. So we'll start with some of these, and then we are in Northern California to Mona.
Remember, I'm in no pain whatsoever.
Yes. Okay. Tell them who we channel. So who we channel,
yes,
is a collective group of ascended masters. So they're not a few, they're hundreds, literally hundreds. So if you can think of our guides as spiritual energies, if you like, that are like the hair on our head, where each hair is an individual energy and make up the collective whole, and they collectively speak as one voice. Sometimes when we channel individual energies, if you like the soul of Mary Magdalene and others, those of you know, it's almost like one thread of hair moving forward to speak and then moving back. But the collective is always there. And that's primarily who's going to come through, are the Ascended Masters. And we have been doing this for about 5 or 6 years. And Mona, we are in Northern California.
I can feel them already. They're always here, and it's just a matter of allowing them to make this connection to, how do I say this, to allow their energies to become part of what my soul is. So they're here right now.
Okay, so shall we get started? We'll ask our guides to come through.
If you can put the mic a little bit closer.
Put what a little bit closer? Okay. All right, let's do that. As they come through, just take a few deep breaths and get yourself grounded, because some of the energy that comes through can be pretty strong at times. So imagine yourself rooted into Mother Gaia. Take a few deep breaths, and with intention, ground yourself, knowing that you are safe, secure, exactly where you're supposed to be at this time. Feel connected to everyone who's on the call and all that is. And feel yourself being present with the here and now. And you'll hear the clicking sounds as well.
It is always an honor and privilege to be in your presence, Gaia.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for receiving us.
So we're actually on camera at the moment. So our guides are here. they're starting to get used to camera. We're pretty new with it, so they're new with it. So
we enjoy the attention.
oh. Okay, so our guides are here and we are on what's called a Zoom call. And we're addressing the coronavirus from a spiritual perspective. Does it have a consciousness? And what is it here to teach us?
We're scratching our heads. Okay, we will be serious with you. Does it have a conscious? All things that live have consciousness.
You can speak to the screen, it would be easier.
All things that are alive, all things that dwell, all things that inhabit have a consciousness. So you ask the question whether it is alive, and we tell you this, it is alive, and it does have a consciousness. There is no good, there is no bad, there just is. Do you understand that, guys?
Yes, they're having a hard time hearing you. Sound a little better now? Maybe try to speak louder.
Can you hear us now?
Is that better? Okay.
Is that better?
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you all. So we have one question that came in from, I think it's from Jeff. As I understand it, we decide our path and life lesson before we incarnate here. I'm assuming that the people who are dying from the virus chose to leave at this time. If this is correct, what is the purpose for them doing so? You can speak to
The purpose. What is the purpose that you are here at this very moment? What is the purpose that you are here on this earth plane? You exist. You are here for an experience. An experience. We know that that is a bit, as you might say, harsh, isn't it? But every experience that you have is divine. We say unto you this. We know how difficult it is at this time. But you are divine beings. All that you are. You see your light. All those that pass from your human bodies back into life. For the bodies that you have now, we know that you call this life and that you feel that you are alive. And that is good. But we tell you this. For these bodies that you have now are nothing more than vehicles to give you an expression, to give you an experience. So has this all been planned? Yes, it has. The soul has its plan, has its experience, doesn't it?
But does it have a purpose that is bigger than the soul's journey? I think what the question is trying to get to.
Does it have a purpose more than the soul's journey? Of course it does. It is a universal consciousness coming together as one. As we have told you before, we will tell you again. Humanity is on the precipice. Humanity is on the precipice. It's on the ledge, ready to jump. A bit fearful, but ready to go, ready to ascend. We tell you this, have no fear, for we are with you. We are with you. We are with you, and we are you as well.
So this is related to the last question. Is it helping us in humanity to evolve, and if so, how? So I think, Carrie, that speaks to the collective consciousness.
Is it helping you as humanity to evolve? all experiences help humanity to evolve. Do you understand?
How does this do it specifically with COVID-19?
You feel that you are separated, but we tell you this: you are not separated. You are more united now than ever before. Ever before are you more united now, coming together as one humanity, one human family, together as one. You are starting to see the differences now. As each country goes under shelter, you see how Gaia starts to correct itself, how humanity starts to correct itself, how you all start to come together as one great family. Remember, you are not alone, for we are here with you. Your galactic family as well is here with you to assist you.
So from Jill, it says, during this time, this turbulent time, what does the Jeshua energy say about this? And advice that you have for keeping our frequencies high and out of worry, doubt, and fear during this time.
Let's break it up into several different questions.
Okay.
What does the Yeshua energy say about this? Do not confuse Yeshua with Christos, for those are two separate energies. Let us first go to the Christos energy. Christos is an energy that is of love. Love, Gaia.
Often called Christ consciousness energy.
Yes. So this energy is around your planet at this time. It is an energy that is around each planet. And it is a love energy.
It's also something we all have access to.
That is correct. If you desire to have love energy in you, then it will come. It will be a part of you. Now, what does this love energy say? It says, be a part of the whole. Be a part of all of the consciousness, the love consciousness that is occurring now on your planet. Be a part of it, more now than ever before. The energy of Yeshua.
Trying to come through now.
I have come to you now. Now, as I did over 2,000 years ago, but I have been here before among you in different life forms as well. In different humanity, I have been here. My message to you is this: during these times of crisis, during these turbulent times, I need you to know this, that I am with you, and I have always been with you. I have never left you.
The light of Christos. Can you explain the difference?
I am the soul that inhabited, became form with, one with Yeshua, the body, the man you called Jesus, Yeshua, Isa. I am that soul. But at the same time, I took on the energy of Christos, the energy of Isis, the energy of Gaia at the same time. You too can do the same if you choose. I am Yeshua, the energy.
But guidance for this time.
Guidance.
Yes, for this time. How do we keep our vibration high in light of so much uncertainty?
You're doing it now. Here you are all of you, apart, joining together as one human family. Even though you are at a distance, you are not at a distance. For that I, the soul, can come to you virtually. There is no time and there is no space. As their guides have told you, I will tell you, for you are time and space, and you are love, love divine.
So is it about projecting love in this time to raise the frequency of the collective?
1 second.
Okay. Usually when Anthony does that, an energy's leaving, the Jeshua energy's leaving, other energies come forth. If you hear clicking sounds or if he says 1 second, please, it's a new energy that is coming in.
We are your spirit team.
Okay, our guides are back.
Oh, beautiful it is to see so many, to feel so many, to be connected. Your question is, Gaia.
Yes. Well, we do have a question in from text here. Is the virus, COVID-19, connected to 5G in any way? Interesting question. And how can we protect ourselves energetically and physically from 5G? That's a great question.
The question is it connected to 5G? No, it is not. It is nothing more than one of your coronaviruses.
So there's no connection to 5G.
No.
Okay.
So the virus itself was brought upon your earth by one of your animals that likes to fly in the air. But it is through the feces, the dung, the merda, through which it came, the pores, the spores that became lodged in somebody's nose and throat, and then it mutated, like so many of it does.
They're not used to speaking into a screen.
Now, you wonder if this is connected to 5G. No, it is not connected to 5G, but we will tell you this. Your 5G, your wavelengths interfere with us, with our ability to communicate with you. It is like turning on your microwave and listening to your radio at the same time. Sometimes it interferes. So take your 5G and use it to your advantage, but place it away from the places when you meditate, where you sleep especially. Sleep in an area where there is no 5G, where there is no TV. Do not put your phones near you. They interfere with our ability to come through and communicate with you.
Lisa's asking, is 5G lowering our immune system?
That is a very good question.
Great question.
1 second, please.
I wish Jeremy was on this call.
1 second, please.
We have a friend who's literally gave up his life as an engineer to dedicate to EMFs, and he's one of the top authorities now on EMFs, and so we can definitely point you to his research because he's been working on it for many, many years now, and he would say yes, yes, and yes. It's here.
And Metatron.
Metatron's energy is here, okay? Why am I not surprised with Lisa asking a question? Okay.
Remember that your bodies, your DNA, all that you are is made sacred. It is of a geometric form, sacred symbols, sacred geometry. All things are sacred. Your body is a geometric form. You asked the question if your 5G is interrupting.
Yeah.
Of course it is. It is literally taking that which is made sacred, that which is a beautiful geometric form, and it's changing it. Does it cause you health problems? Of course it does. Of course it does. Now, what are you going to do about it? There are some that are so sensitive that they can't be around it anymore. I tell you, Metatron, do not keep it near you. Use it only for a reason to communicate, but do not keep it near you. There are those who do not wish you to feel one with all. If that is not enough of a reason, then know this, that it does not benefit your health as a human being. I am Metatron. I am here to assist you.
Doesn't usually stay for long. Daniel, did you have a question? Okay, I thought I saw Daniel.
It is quite an energy, isn't it?
Yes, it's strong.
That energy is here to assist as well.
And Lisa and anyone else who's interested in the EMF stuff, I can send you links to Jeremy's research with tips on how to stay healthy. The simplest of it is that airplane mode is your friend. So especially when you want to be connected, you know, meditating, sleeping, make sure that, you know, 5G is out of your bedroom. That's the most important thing, so that your body has time to rejuvenate overnight. Oh, awesome. Somebody knows Jeremy. Yes, he's amazing. What is the purpose? What did COVID-19 come here to do?
What did COVID-19 come here to do?
Yes. Let's see. There's Sergio.
What did COVID-19 come here to do?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Daniel, can you, okay, there we go. Okay. All right.
So we say this to you. What did you come here to do?
Wait a minute. We're muted. That's not good. Are we muted? Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear us. Okay. If COVID-19 could speak to us, what would it tell us?
Let us answer the first question. What did COVID-19 come here to do? It came here to have an experience. It is a consciousness. It is neither good nor bad, it just is. All things are divine, but you see things in black and white, good and bad, left and right. Do not let the left hand or the right hand know what each others are doing. It is okay that they do separate things, but they become one. Now, we tell you this. COVID-19 is a consciousness. It is a consciousness that has been brought here, and we apologize, by humanity.
Speak to the microphone so people can hear.
Can you hear us? Your COVID-19 was brought here by you, by your collective consciousness. It is nothing more than a way to awaken, become awakened, to become enlightened, to ascend. It is nothing more than another wake-up call. Many wake-up calls have been sent to you. This is one of many telling you to wake up, to feel who you are, to know who you are, to become one. Go in and then go out and connect to the universal source of energy that you truly are. And you are divine in all ways. But you decide on what it is and how it is and why COVID-19 is here. Some of you will continue to stay in your boxes, but many of you that are here right now are awakening, or you wouldn't be here right now.
Could you say that it's part of collective consciousness of humanity as well as the consciousness of Gaia to correct herself, to correct what's been happening on the planet?
You know it is. Of course, you can see it happening already. All of your industries are starting to stop. You see the air becoming cleaner. The water is becoming cleaner. Less productions of your sugars, less productions of your fossil fuels, less production of your plastics. Gaia has an incredible capacity to heal itself quickly. You must remember that you are part of Gaia. You are not separate from her. Give unto her as she has given to you, and she will give you life. Do not bite the hand that feeds you.
Daniel is saying a divine intervention of sorts.
A divine intervention of sorts, yes. You could say that. But you too, Daniel, we wish to tell you this, that you too are divine. All that you are is divine, and you are a divine intervention as well. Use your light and spread it. Teach. Heal. Daniel, heal. You have the capacity to do that if you choose.
What percentage of those asleep will fully awaken as a result of this?
Oh, that is a very good question. You want percentages. There are no absolutes, are there? But do you want a percentage? We give you this. Those that are asleep, less aware, there is only perhaps 10% of your humanity that will start to wake up. But for us, that is a big thing. That is a giant leap forwards.
Compared to where it is now?
Yes.
What is it now? There's no
Your percentage of those that are awake is actually pretty large. Your percentage of those going through a spiritual awakening is happening not just where you are in this particular place, but all over the world. We will say this unto you, that there's probably 40 to 50% of your humanity that is waking up now, that have been awake. They feel something that they don't understand, and they're asking more questions.
So these are newly awakening experiences.
Yes, especially among the young.
Beautiful. Angie says the virus has given us opportunities for global compassion, awareness, prayers, and then there's some of our leaders calling it China virus, which creates more fear and divisiveness. So true.
Take that which is of fear and put it away and be of love.
Oops, what I did there. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, question. Is COVID part of the great prophecies to cure the earth? What do you mean by that, Sierra? I think I know what she means by that.
Prophecies.
Yeah.
Do you wish us to respond to this?
Prophecies to cure the earth.
One second, please.
Okay. Are you pulling other energies through to answer the question?
Yes.
Okay. So Sierra, they're going to bring forth some other energies through to answer this question.
You have had many different prophets, many different seers of energy. Your Nostradamus was one of them, a great seer of energies. If there is a war at hand, then this is it. You are fighting an enemy, as you call it, that is invisible. So do you lie down and die, or do you rise up and become more than who you truly are, to become the light and love that you are? You wish to know if this is part of a prophecy. We don't say or speak in prophecies, only in synchronicities and probabilities. But if you wish to call it a prophecy, then yes, in a sense, it is, if you wish to come from that particular frame of mind. But we don't call it a prophecy. It is just one of the great probabilities that's allowing you to wake up.
Think quantum, think more of quantum thinking in this regard. Joyce says, unseen structures that control us and hold this planet in 3D.
Unseen structures, unseen things. Now you wish to speak of galactic things as well.
It appears that way.
Let us say this to you, that there are unseen things that go bump in the night, but have no fear of them. For remember who you are and what your light is, and that your source is prime. You are of the prime source energy, which is love, goddess, God, if you will. Those things that you might go bump in the night, as you say, we say to you this: bump back and have no fear. But yes, there are these things that wish to keep you in this particular dimension at this time. It is nothing more than a way to create fear and to control. But remember, you have free will. Nobody, nothing, no energy can take away your free will as humanity.
And your intention is the most important thing at this time. So what you focus on is what will come forth to you. So if you focus on love and know that you're only of the light, then that's what will come forth. Okay. I want to go back up here and make sure we got young from Judy. I work with a young population. Oh, the millennials. What can we do to support them during this transformational time and transition?
What can who?
Humanity do? What can we do to help the younger population? They probably don't need our help, do they? They're awakening faster and vibrating higher than we certainly did in our 20s.
What can you, as a older person, older human, do?
Yes, I think that's what she's saying.
Well, you give them love. You give them wisdom. You give them your teaching. But however, it is up to them to listen to it. You can lead a horse to water, can't you? But it doesn't mean that it will drink. You can only give your love and your support, your wisdom and your knowledge. But you know that already. You know that already, don't you?
Crisel, I hope I got your name correct. What power structures in the world should we be most wary of? Government, religions, etc.
Be wary of all governments. Be wary of all religions. Be wary of all those things that tell you what you must do and what you must know. There is no one religion. There are no religions for us. There is only source energy. universal consciousness. You know the difference between what is enlightened and what is not enlightened.
What is of love and what is not of love.
Yes, you know that already. You know what to be wary of and what not to be wary of. If you use your energy to be of light source energy, then that energy will come to you and those vibrations will come to you. Those things that are not of the light, that are not of this vibrational pattern of love and light, you will be able to distinguish that easily.
Does the organizational structure unite or does it separate? Does it focus on oneness or does it focus on division?
Are you speaking about your own government?
Well, I think in essence she is, but all
Let me tell you
governments.
this now, that your world governments are starting to come together now for the first time. Although there may be individuals who like to cause problems, your world governments must now come together as one to fight this viral infection. And now they're starting to see that, as everybody knows, that you're all connected as one source energy.
That's the other thing that COVID-19 is bringing to everyone's attention, especially in government, that they are not separated. So it's no longer about those people over there. It's happening to all of us. And that's a way to show and demonstrate that we are all interconnected and that even they are not immune.
Even the medium through which we are talking now is connecting people all over the place. Different places, as you said, in Canada, throughout the United States, England as well.
Yes, there's people here from all over the world. That's true.
So you are becoming connected now as one.
Okay, what about our immune system, spiritually and otherwise? Why don't you speak to spiritually? And I've got some great herbal, pretty basic stuff that you can do from home with stuff that you probably already have right in your cupboard. So I can email that out to you guys for whoever's interested. And they're all natural, of course, but why don't you guys speak to what we can do for our immune system spiritually?
For your spiritually, your spirituality, immunity, how can you increase it during these times of troubles? Well, now that you are all feeling separate from yourselves, we tell you this. This is a great time now to go in. This is a great time now to practice your Kundalini yoga. This is a great time now for you to go on your walks. Now that you have the time to focus on the inside of you, your breath, your connection with us, this is your time to increase your spirituality. And this is the time that we will come and speak with you. Even more so now. Have no fear. We are here to assist you and to help you during this process. Renee.
Yeah.
How beautiful you look.
Thanks, guys.
You may speak about your immunity.
Well, I don't want to get bogged down in different sort of supplemental, but essentially it's natural herbs and supplements, essential oils, some of which everyone's going to have in their own cupboards, but I think it's better for me just to email that out or do a blog post and point people to it.
Let us make one more point, please.
Okay.
What you do spiritually will also cause effects to you physically. Your spiritual effects, your spiritual meditations, your spiritual prayers, what you do inside will affect your biology inside as well.
Okay, here's 2 questions in a row, and I'm so not surprised this has come up, and I'm surprised it hasn't come up sooner. Irene, I'm wondering if that's the same Irene that we went to high school with. I'm hoping it is, who was formerly known as Bonnie. So many of us are suddenly without an income. What is your message to those who are struggling financially during this time? And then Joyce echoes that. How as we as healers, coaches, best help our clients who are financially losing their businesses and affecting their finances. So yeah, a lot of people are feeling that not everybody's business can be online. Not everyone's business can be online.
Now you ask a question that affects you here and the third and your earth realm, don't
the
you?
earth realm and the physical here and now for those of us who need to pay bills, and there's no way of getting around that. So what can you say to assist?
Nothing.
Not helpful.
We will say something. Please bear with us.
Yeah.
1 second, please.
You're giving them data. So they take, when his head is doing that, they're taking him into the Akashic records and other places to access data.
You have an expression in your language. When someone gives you lemons, what do?
Make lemonade.
You always seem to find the silver lining within what type of cloud? A gray cloud. There's a silver lining, isn't there? Now, we know that that's not going to help you financially, but we tell you this. We know the hardships that you're going through at this particular time. This is the time now that you must take during these hardships to truly come together as one family. For those that will lose your jobs, this will not be easy. For those that cannot do business online, this will not be easy. For those that have teenagers, for those that have small children, this will not be easy. But we tell you this, from what we have observed in your humanity,
In this timeline.
that you are able to get through this much easier than your ancestors did. You will come together more now as one family than you ever have before. You must depend upon each other, upon your friends, upon your family members, your cousins, your neighborhoods, even your churches, synagogues, temples, ashrams. Come together as a community and work together in that way. We are not telling you that this will be easy, because it will not be easy, but you will grow as a result. We wish all of you to grow and to open spiritually. This is the time now to open spiritually.
The one thing I will add there is that if you trust that this is a transition and that this is part of a universal plan, then you'll keep your vibration high. And in keeping your vibration high during this transition and during this time, then you will attract higher vibrational energies to you. And so that kind of financial support may show up in other ways. It may not be in hard cash, but it may be in other forms like food or shelter or other things of that nature that will come to you in the form of abundance. So just trust in the process, keep your vibration high, and that'll attract other people of high vibration who will assist you.
And we will say this, very good, Kaya. You are correct. This is the time when you must think of abundance. Think of yourself as abundance, and think of yourself as perfect health as well.
Yeah, very important, actually. Actually, we could speak to that, actually. I'd like to speak to that, even though it's not a question. We just spoke about abundance and keeping your vibration high. The same applies to not catching the virus. Now, it doesn't mean we are physical bodies, so if we come into direct contact and someone sneezes in our face, we are physical human beings in the 3D here and now. So we are not immune to that in our physical selves. However, the collective consciousness and our intention of staying healthy and well and keeping that immunity vibration high will either help to ward it off altogether or to make it a very mild strain. Do you want to speak to that and how the diffusing of disease relates to the consciousness and the intention?
Yes, we will tell you this. If you have a collective consciousness of love, and if you are vibrating at a very high vibrational pattern and frequency, that which is lower frequencies, that which is fearful to you will disperse. The love, the frequency, the vibrational patterns will literally break up those that are of a lower frequency. They cannot come to it. It is like trying to punch a big yoga ball. It just bounces off of it. So keep your vibrational patterns very high. Keep your love high. And in that way, you can ward off those lower vibrational patterns, those lower frequencies. And in that way as well, you will help to maintain your health and well-being.
Okay, Anna says, was this originally part of Earth's timeline, fated if you like, or is this a new manifestation that we created? I don't know if everyone on this call knows what timelines are, but if you don't, we can point you to an article on it that we wrote recently, because I think it might be too much to go into here.
You're getting into your quantum areas. So in this earth realm, yes, this is part of the timeline. You could say that. That is correct. This is one of the very strong probabilities that this was going to occur. In other timelines or in other realms where there are other earths, if you will, this is not part of it.
So imagine, just for simplicity's sake, so because doing a whole thing on quantum and timelines could take another 2 hours or longer, but the idea is that we are in this 3-dimension Earth in one timeline. We're in this timeline, and there are several other timelines happening simultaneously. And so Anna's question is related to the timeline that we are creating here and now. Was that something that we created in advance, or in manifestation that we created? That goes back to earlier what we said, that the collective consciousness of humanity brought this through so that Gaia could self-correct ourselves, and also so that we can become more unified again together as a human species. And then Ryan asks, is there something specific we can do individually to raise the collective frequency and vibration?
We love these questions.
Great. Ryan.
Ryan, we sense you, we feel you, we see you, and we acknowledge you. Again, Ryan, the reason why you are here, you are doing the very thing that you asked the question about, and we acknowledge that. The fact that you are here at this very moment, remember that there is no time and space, for you are time and space, and we are connecting with you at this very moment, and we are giving you our energy. The energies and love that we give unto you, please give to others. That is what you're going to do. You have a great capacity to love. And you have a great capacity to know what is love and how to give it to others. Continue to do that.
I guess they know a lot more about you than the rest of us do. Tracy, does this virus pose a bigger threat than the others that are circulating now, or does it have a bigger effect?
The only difference is that your body hasn't built up the immunity to it yet.
It's a novel virus.
But soon it will. It will be nothing more than one of your common flus. That's all. But what a great way to bring you together. But we apologize as well. We know the hardships that you're going through. And those bodies, those humanities, those human beings that have lost their lives to this.
What are practical ways that we can channel the spiritual healing energies for ourselves? our families and our community on and offline.
On and offline.
Yes.
Let's go offline first.
Okay.
What can you do to channel these energy, channel your spirit guides? You need first to connect with your spirit guides. By doing that, find the path. Find that which is most important to you, the thing that you connect to the most. We say unto you this, there is no one path and there is no one guru, there is no one teacher. You are the teacher, you are the guru. Let yourself know what you are connected to. What do you connect to the most? Do you like to sit and meditate? Do you like to walk in nature? Do you like to garden? What is it that you connect to? Isn't that correct, guys?
Yes, music, art. So, this is the whole notion that there was only one way to connect, one way to reach enlightenment, one way to connect to these spiritual energies behind the veil, including our higher self. But there isn't. So it's so individual for every person. And that is, I think, one of the important messages of this time in this Aquarius age, that there is no one way. You don't have to be a vegan. You don't have to, whatever it is for you is the right path. If it's on a paddleboard, if it's on the tennis court, if it's while you're painting. These are all ways that they can connect and bring forth messages to you. Maybe it's in your writing.
And online, you're doing it now. There are so many people, humanity that are connecting online now. You can give them your love. Show them that you support them as well when you are online. You could do a class. You could listen to a conference. Connect, connect, and connect.
Because energy is,
There is no distance, is there, guys?
no distance.
And we are showing you that now.
Carol says that in New York, 8 p.m. East Coast time, there's going to be an event for applauding those in healthcare. They're trying to spread it, minor start, regenerating healthy soils, including immune system, and honoring of all earth systems, major way to clean the environment. Thank you for that. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yay, it is Bonnie. AKA Irene, so lovely to see you. Yay. Contacting vendors, they are being as accommodating as they can during this national emergency from Angie. Monica is asking Carol send a link to the event so that we can all see it. Please ask them, what should we be asking? Jennifer, what do you mean by that? What should we be asking? Who's here? They're doing some energy work here. Feel into the energy transmission of love.
We wanted to give them just a little bit of our.
Yeah, I felt that. It was beautiful. Thank you. That felt really great. Okay, a few more questions here, and then I think we'll take a few more questions, and then we'll do a meditation.
Renee.
Oh, yes. Who's that?
Hi, this is Maya in Chicago. I have a question. It's slightly personal, but my mother just passed, and I'm wondering if there's a reason why just now or what she would say to us. She was a very spiritual, amazing woman.
Okay, I don't know how much details they'll go into. It's something that personal. But do you want to speak to that? Anna, what's your full name?
Maya Daniels.
I'm sorry, Maya Daniels. And your mom's name?
Oh, Carol Schubert. I live in California. I've been to your house doing some stuff with you guys.
I recognize that name.
Yeah, hi.
We
Usually don't get too much into personal questions in a group setting like this.
it is not appropriate.
Yeah.
However, we will tell you this. Michael. I am Michael.
Okay. Archangel Michael's energy is here.
I need you to know this, Maya. As I protect you, I have protected the soul that you refer to as your mother. You wish to know some things about her, and I will tell you this. She is a part of our realm, angel realm energy.
Mm.
A very strong energy.
Mm.
Okay, it's okay. Anthony.
She is here now, but remember, she is on her journey now. She is quite the soul, knows who she is, what she has always wanted. Quite powerful soul, part of the angelic realm. A bright light indeed, she is. She's here around you now.
Mm.
She's a very strong soul.
Their guides are back.
Of a light that is of the prime source of God or goddess, as you call it.
Is there a question that we are not asking that we should be?
Yeah, somebody did ask questions that we're asking that they haven't asked that is important for everyone to know about the virus and what's the implications and anything else that people need to know.
Questions that you should know about the viral infection
That have not been brought up.
We think
Yes.
that you think too much sometimes. You already have all the answers to all the questions that you pose, but you are looking for acknowledgement. And we understand that, especially in this time of need.
Yes, Danielle, perfect. Old ways won't open new doors. There's a restructuring happening right now as we speak in 3D. Very true. So new ways are the way forward, which is not thinking too much. So true. Not thinking too much and going to our heart for the answers. Going to our heart instead of our heads. Okay, I think so. Miriam of Magdala just came through. The energy, the soul of Miriam of Magdala or Mary Magdalene. It's an energy that we channel quite a bit of.
How beautiful he looks. He's growing his hair longer, as I suggested.
Okay.
I'm here for a reason, a message to you all.
Okay.
I want you to know this.
I'm always beaming as our energy comes through.
Women, this is your time. Now it is your time to lead. You will take the reins. You will take the sword. You will take the staff, and you will become the leaders. I want you to know this. Call upon me, for I will come to any woman who calls upon me, even those that are of a male energy. Call upon me, for I am ready. You are ready now in this earth life, in this earth form, in this realm. I am here for you. Call, and I shall come to you. I am Mary of Magdala.
To assist with feminine
Yes.
strength and energy during this time. Voice, speaking your truth.
Knowing your power, knowing your magic, knowing your love. And that is who I am, and that is who I will be for you. Call upon me.
Does anyone have any specific question? Are you saying now? Okay. All right, the energy is leaving, so no questions for Mary Magdalene. It's also a very, very strong.
She is quite the force to be reckoned with, isn't she?
Would you please help us stay in a higher vibration from Paula? We can do that through a healing and a meditation at the end. Yes. Is this experience elevating the dimensional energy we exist in? And can it be quantified by a number? Interesting.
Quantified, no. Qualified, yes. It is not so much about the quantity as it is about the quality. It is the quality of the vibrational pattern that you wish to be in as well. Don't think in numbers, zeros and ones. Think in the quality of the vibration that you're in and stay in that quality. Don't you think?
Give an example.
Give an example.
A practical example.
Yes. Let us give this example. You are in a very high quality vibration now. You always say birds of a feather flock together. Stay with the quality of a vibration, a quality that you know best is love. And in that quality, you will find a quantity that is far exceeds anything that can hurt you. Stay with the quality, and the quantity will come to you. Abundance.
Does that make sense, Jeff? It's kind of, the idea of if people are not resonating with you in the way that you think and operate, moving into this new paradigm and this new way of thinking and being, then find people who are and spend time there. Okay, I don't know what energy is coming through. Okay, Gaia energy, this is great timing for COVID-19 meant to be an opportunity to say the global effect required to fight global warming. Yes, yes, and yes. This Gaia energy is coming through now.
How beautiful we are, aren't we, Gaia?
Yes, what a time.
Is it not?
It is indeed. There's some environmentalists. We're so happy who are.
I do not come here to scorn, to castigate.
Gaia's energy speaking.
I do not come here to give you a spanking. I am only here to guide you, to love you, to tell you these things, souls.
Speak to global warming.
I speak to this. You know that you are a part of me as I am a part of you. There is no separation. But you cannot continue to treat me like a garbage dump. Do you understand? I love you all. I am here to feed you, to nourish you, to guide you, to be with you all. But you must understand this. Do not beat me. Do not whip me. Do not take me for granted.
Is it partially your consciousness that is showing up to force us to change?
Is it my consciousness? It is not my consciousness alone, for you are my consciousness also. What you do to me, you do to yourselves as well. There is no separation between me and you. But I am here to love you, to shelter you, to be with you. You are thinking of the old ways now, the things that used to heal you, the things that you used to take not for granted. Remember who you are, human beings. Be one with me. Do not fight, but flow. Be one with you, and you are one with me. Gaia.
Thank you. Okay, one more question, and then I think we're going to let's see. Will people learn that a vaccine is not the answer to the virus? We hope so. I thought I saw something from Shannon. Now I can't find it. Oh, David and Linda in LA. Wonderful. We have some major healers and other channelers on this call. This is wonderful. Okay, there's the link.
You have one more
I'm trying to find question.
energy coming through now.
Oh, okay. All right.
You will not like this one, or you may like it.
Okay. Source. Yes. Yes. All right. So one of the things for newbies is that we also channel whatever your belief system is. We have no religious belief at all in anything. We support everything, but we do channel what is called source energy, God, goddess, universal consciousness. That's what's coming through now. So whatever that higher energy, divine light is for you, it's a perfect match to Anthony. So it'll feel like he's out of trance, but he's not. And it's because it's a perfect match of all of universal consciousness connected through him as a vessel. That's the...
Is that how you want to explain it?
It's hard to explain. So source energy, universal consciousness, whatever that, cosmic soup.
How about the cosmic pasta bazool with beans and rice? I know, I'm joking right now.
Right. No,
No sarcasm.
No sarcasm.
Okay, so I am who I am. I am that which I am. Oh,
And so are all of you.
I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to understand this. I'm not separate from you. I never was, and I never will be. I need you to know that you are me, and I am you, and there's no separation, and that I will always be here for you. And these times that you're going through right now, think about as being a wink in time, a ripple in time. That's all it is. But you're going to get through it.
Is this ripple to wake us up? But it's a ripple, but how big will the ripple be?
How big is the ripple?
And also, how long is isolation needed? How long will this go on for?
This all depends upon you as your humanity. How can you rise above it? How can you decide to be something more than who you are? How can you raise your vibrational patterns to me? Because I am, again, you. I want you to become goddess. I want you to become God. And I want you to understand that. Let go of the fear. Let go of the self, how do you call this? Pity that you're going through. And become the true beings that you are. The creators, the creatrix or the creatrices that you are. The seraphims, the great creators that you are, and the great manifestors that you are. That's why I'm here to let you know this. I'm going to tell you that I'm here for you and that I will always be here and that I love all of you more than you can even imagine. The most important thing is this: you're going to get through it, but you're going to be better for it. Let this be another wake-up call. I'm knocking on the door. Please open, and I will come to you. I am that which I am. I give you my love. I give you my source. I am what I am. The angels that sing.
Really?
Yes. Let us hearken a little bit.
Seriously?
We wish you love and joy and peace upon your planet. We will not stay long.
Carol, did you get the answer to that? It depends on how humanity responds.
What a great session this is. Don't
Yes.
you think?
Yes. So I think what we're going to do now, if everyone's open to it, we're just going to do, I think, a grounding meditation and an intentional meditation. It won't be long, maybe 5 or so minutes.
Take them through it, Gaia.
I will indeed. So if some people have to jump off, that's okay. For others who would like to stay for the meditation, it will be short. And it's really just one of intention for us to get aligned and grounded and to trust. So with eyes closed would be great, but whatever works for you, really, whatever works for you, whatever helps you get your center, whatever helps you connect. So if we can all just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take another deep breath in and another deep breath out. Find your center. Feel yourself grounding. Allow yourself to connect with the center of you, knowing that you are connected with all that is. Let us all collectively breathe into an intention of love, inner calm, and healing at this moment, knowing that there is only the present moment. Allow us to understand that nothing is permanent. Allow yourself to trust that the universe has our highest good in mind during this transitional time. Trust that Gaia is correcting herself now as we do, deep within ourselves and deep within our souls. Ask your soul for guidance at this time. Your higher self is here with your guides, and the beauty of love and connectedness is always at your disposal. Allow yourself to connect to the universal consciousness of all that is. Now bring your hands up to your heart and put both of your hands together, rubbing them, feeling the heat grow as you rub them. Feel the heat and the warmth in your hands. Imagine now that your hands are the healing force of COVID-19. Imagine that your healing hands can heal all of those inflicted now with COVID-19. Imagine that your healing hands can heal the imbalance on our planet now. Imagine your hands projecting outwards to all of those in need now, allowing the energy, that tenderness, that love, and that intention to go outward and inward at the same time. Knowing that as you heal yourself, you heal others. Let us have the collective intention of letting go of the fears and the negative feelings that we may be feeling at this time. Imagine the fear moving out into the cosmos. Imagine it getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Feel, sense, and know the fear getting transmuted. See that fear getting transmuted into light and inner knowingness that all will be okay. Thank the consciousness of the virus for whatever it came here to teach humanity. Bless it and send it on its way. Let's all hold the thoughts of a collective energy of peace, light, love, and healing. That together as a community, regardless of where we live, we can transmute this energy. We can transmute this fear that exists around us, allowing it just to simply flow into the universe and the cosmos in the energy of all that is. Gift this to others so that they understand that everything is temporary. There is nothing that's permanent. We are safe, we are secure, and most of all, we are deeply loved by universal consciousness of all that is. We are part of that consciousness. We are not separate. We have never been separate, and we never will be. Allow yourself to be part of that oneness now of all that is. See, feel, and know the vibration of this consciousness of oneness coming into your field now. Feel it getting stronger, faster, and lighter as it transmits more love and light out to the world and into your heart. See your healing hands ignite any remaining negative fields, any remaining negative energies around you. Imagine they're burning off the residue of old patterning and thinking that you may still have. Go into your heart at this time, not into your head. Know that you are the light and there's nothing to find outside. Trust that you are a bearer of light and love to all around you. And as you step forward from this moment, rather than look for light from the world outside you, know that it exists within you. Know that you are love and part of all that is. I am what I am. Know that you are what you are. I am what I am. Anything less than that, the fear, the uncertainty, I'm not good enough, is just a human construct. Let this inner healing come to you now with grace, acceptance, and balance. See this balance unifying within you. See this balance and this light, this beautiful blue light. See it aligning your chakras so that your chakra energy systems are just spinning in perfect harmony. As you feel this energy of light going through you, out through your crown chakra, feel the love in you, knowing that you are the source of that love. This is who you truly are. From this inner place of knowing, know that in this self-correcting transitional time in our Earth's evolution, that we will come out the other side more balanced, more aligned, and all ringing at a higher vibrational energy of love. During this global consciousness shift, allow yourself to shift into this new awareness, a new light, a brighter light, a new energy that can transmute, can change, and energize yourself in a moment's notice. Give permission for others to do the same, creating a pathway for others to follow. Be the light that you are. Be the love that you are. We are all connected. We are all one. And we are all in this together and there for each other during this time. Together we unite. And as we do, we heal ourselves, we heal others, and we heal the planet. And so it is. Feel yourself coming back into your body in the 3D dimension, into the here and now. Find your center, begin to open your eyes. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling? I wish we could all see you. I wish we could all see you and feel you and hug you at this time. But knowing that we are time and space, know that we are here, we are all connected, and we are all together. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's time for us to take lead.
Yes, it is.
We thank all of you. And receiving the energy that we have given to you today, this evening, take this energy of love, of oneness, and give it to others. And be the true light that you are on your earth plane. May love and light be you. We say unto you, peace, peace, peace. Om Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti.
Gaia, it is always an honor and privilege to be in your presence.
Thanks, guys, for coming through.
Thank you.
So our guides are leaving now, and then Anthony will momentarily be back. But we just want to thank all of you guys for joining today and being part of this. If you have any other questions, feel free to email us, and maybe we can address this either in another live session or in a blog post or in our private Facebook community. If you're not part of it, feel free to join facebook.com/groups, Blue Soul Circle. So feel free to join that if you'd like to. And I guess that's it. So yeah, thanks to everybody. We love you.
Thank you.
And we just, we're here for you. So let us know if anything comes up.
Yes.
Bye, Mona. Bye, Carissa. Bye, Danielle. Oh, it's so good to see all these people. And Sergio. And Dunya. There's Dunya and Mona. I don't know some of these people. Matt and Monica from LA. And Giselle. And Carol from Boston. And Danielle from Santa Cruz. Mary from the South Bay. Hi, how are you? Paula, I don't know if that's the Paula from up north. There's Cheris from right around the corner, and Angie, and there's Olivia and Lena and Janet Ray Dupre. We love you, Janet, from Half Moon Bay. And then we just saw Joe and Marta, who helped us.
Yeah, thank you.
They helped us with our Zoom stuff last night. Thank you so much for that. Yes, Human 2.0. We love those guys. Check out their stuff. Stu, Michael Lucino, who's local, and Marin. Hi, Addie. Oh, this is so great. Carissa, Paul Santilli, I'm not sure, Perkonsky, some of these people we don't know. Steve Huggins, I believe. Sierra, Judy, Andrea, Geraldine, yay. Kelly, we haven't seen you in a while. Janine. We wish that we could see all your pictures. Adriana, Christine, we love you, Christine Tang. Oh, there's Irene, Bonnie. You're always going to be Bonnie to me. I'm sorry. You're going to always be Bonnie to me. Oh, we love you. I wish we could see your photo. You have to call us soon because we need to see you. Aw. Tali, Adriana, David, Wendy, YQ. I don't know who YQ is. Jeffrey Jones, we know you. Marlene and Marty, Jean, Paula. I hope we're not driving everybody crazy by doing this. Like, so fun. We've never done anything with so many. Aaron Moore, we just met you. Yay, originally from Boston. We love you. We love our Boston connections.
Phone number.
That looks like it's from the UK or something. No, not the UK. UK is 44. So I don't know. Whatever country code 36 is. Is that Germany? I can't remember.
Not sure.
Anyway, thank you guys so much. I hope we haven't missed anybody. I don't know if we've missed anybody, but if we have, we apologize. We love all of you, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye. D. Curry, blessings to you too. Yeah, I know. Angie says, I feel like I'm in a romper room dating myself. Yeah, we totally get it.